What is up, folks? It is I, Will, with Exposing the IWC, and today we're going to be covering a few things. More than a few, actually, several, that's a better word, several things on the docket here. After listening to weeks and weeks of people complaining about booking and how strongly folks are booked, I figured we might well have a actual real discussion about Triple H and how he sees the women's division and who's strong, who's not, who's weak, and how strong are they booked relative to his how he sees power scaling. We'll break that down. Who are his favorites? Pretty much the same exact conversation. Really, it's all tied together with how strong are they, and who are his favorites. Same thing, basically, same topic. After that, if I care enough, we'll talk about what happened on AEW. Hangman burning down houses, right, and recording it, so he's going to jail. We're talking about Mayu potentially going to Marigold, and the internet freaking out about that. So we'll be diving a little bit into the Joshi world there. Also talking about how Jamie Hayter's book, how she's been booked, and how her return has been botched every step of the way. And it kind of speaks to how poorly that show it can be booked at times. Diving into that, and also everything else that happened on Dynamite, so on and so forth. Do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, give me your thoughts on Triple H's booking and how he's handling the power scaling of the women's division. And yeah, I'll be curious to hear you guys' thoughts in the comments. It's fun. It's fun to think about this. Like, he has the ultimate pin, right? Triple H, the ultimate pin. So he has to decide who's strong, who's not, who gets treated, who's weak, right? Who gets the ultimate push, and how strongly are they booked, right? And we'll be diving into that right now. Okay, so I was gonna start. Let's just go ahead and start with the damn ranking. How about that? Let's just start with the ranking. Why not? Then we'll go on to what happened on Dynamite, and then we'll finish with Joshi talk with Mayu Iwatani. Let's do that, all right? Cool. Let's talk about power scaling. Okay, power scaling is the concept of comparing the strength of characters relative to other characters, right? It's the only thing you can really do. You're comparing and contrasting to other characters within a story or piece of fiction, right? This character is stronger than this character, therefore he's here, he's down there, so on and so forth. That's how you do it. Superman is this much stronger than Batman relative to power scaling. That's what I'm talking about here. And in professional wrestling, basically talk about it like, strength of booking, how strong are you, how weak are you, yada, 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 right? So let's go ahead and pull up this. So we're going to talk about Triple H and how he sees the power scaling in the women's division and who's strong, who's not. All right. So I think this is the one. Okay, here we go. So let's get out the way. First of all, I have a category up here called daughter. Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is in a category of her own, okay? She is Triple H's daughter, and she's booked the strongest in the entire women's division. Sorry, it's clear and obvious. You may not like it, but that's the case, okay? When it comes to power scaling, she's at the top of the group, and everybody else is below, okay? She's scaled higher than everybody else. She is positioned to confront men. She routinely beats up dudes, slams them. He's constantly put up against dudes, facing off against dudes. She's never been, for the longest time, she wasn't pinned. She recently was pinned against when it comes to Liv Morgan, but that's only because she went babyface, right? As a heel, she was untouchable. But they ran into a problem, right? When you have somebody that's untouchable and somebody so strong, it's hard to make them vulnerable. But I had to pivot a little bit, let her get pinned against Liv Morgan. But again, there was a chair that was inserted into the ring. There was some cheating involved there. But yeah, she's super strong, takes on the dudes, fights the dudes, routinely faces off against the dudes. She's insanely strong. I don't remember the last time she lost a match clean. That was probably sometime under Vince. Triple H books her ridiculously strong. And the man said, and I quote, I'm like a proud dad watching Rhea Ripley. He sees her like a daughter. He's a proud father. She's the strongest by far booked, and I don't think it's really close, right? I think there's some people that are there are people that like a handful of people that you can see booking him booking her to lose to clean, like a handful. Even then, it's probably a stretch. Like there's like two or three, and we'll talk about that in a second. But she's the strongest by far, not even close. She's in a category of her own, daughter. Okay, that's what I say. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Daughter. Now let's just go through the. So she's the top. Okay. Now the bottom would be something along the lines of, let's say, Maxine Dupree. Is she even in here? Where's Maxine? There she is. So Maxine is super weak. And since that, I don't think she's ever like kicked out of anything, right? Has there ever been a time where Maxine was pinned and she kicked out of it? Whenever you land any type of strong move on Maxine, the match is over, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Please, that's why the stream is here. Let me know. Was there ever a time where Maxine got by any type of move, she was pinned and she kicked out of it? She's very, very weak. Now she's being booked to have like this hot tag run, right? She's a powerhouse with the hot tags these days now. Get the hot tag, she jumps in, she does her move here, does a move there, does her reverse worm there, you know, got a drop kick in there, crossbody. She's cooking in the ring as a babyface that's hot with the crowd. When it comes to taking attacks or being booked strong, if you hit her with a move, a strong move, it's out, right? 1, 2, 3 is over. Am I wrong? I think so. She lost to Indy Hartwell. She lost to an Indy weak kick. Yeah, exactly. She loses very quickly. She's at the bottom, all right? So, and again, power scaling. You are comparing characters to other characters. That's the only way to do it. Relative to everybody else in the women's division, she is weak. So, she belonged at the bottom. So, daughter at the top here, her own category, super weak, Maxine. That's how Triple H sees it. Now, let's look at somebody like. Now, unfortunately for Alexa Bliss, she hasn't been booked that long under Triple H, right? But we have seen when she was helping Bianca Belair and Asuka against Damage Control, she's probably the weak link there. When she faced Bianca Belair at Royal Rumble, even with the Uncle Howdy stuff, she was beaten pretty soundly. Alexa Bliss under Triple H. Keep hitting my mic. Alexa Bliss under Triple H would probably be a mid or a weak. I'm gonna say a mid for now, and then we can adjust. Again, this list is fluid. It's fluid list. Is it really fair to rank her? Probably not. Honestly, no, probably. But I'm gonna do it anyway. And then you can, at the end, I can take it off. Again, this is a fluid list. It's fluid, but hey, I'll ask you guys, should she be off? Quick, ask the poll. Again, put your fandom aside. Put your fandom aside. Okay, I don't want to see any stands in here. Well, you can be in here. Just be reasonable. Where should he be? Alexa, where should Alexa be? Strong. What's your evidence for strong? I can veto this, of course. I'm just curious. Mid, strong, mid, weak. Off the list. I'll say that off the list. There it is. What's your evidence for strong? She was booked with Bianca and Asuka that one time with Damage Control. She was taken out by Damage Control. Did they win the tag titles? They may have won the tag titles. I don't remember anymore. I feel like it's been a while since Alexa Bliss had been around. I think they won the tag titles. Alexa Bliss. See, this is how things get long here. This is why these streams go too damn long. Alexa Bliss, Cage. We're looking at Cage match. This is the issue here. This is the issue. Matches. Okay. Lost to Bianca, yeah. Lost to Bianca again on Raw, yep. Beat Bayley in a contendership match. I don't know what happened in that match. I think it may have been some interference there. I don't remember. But she beat Bayley. May have been some interference there. One number one contendership is Bayley and Nikki Cross. They're not that strong. Mid. Okay, I agree. Mid. That's what the chat is saying. Let's move on to Michin. Michin has been booked stronger of late. She had a competitive match against Io Sky where she lost clean, but she put up a fight. She did a cool styles clash from the top ropes. She had street fights with Jada Parker that she lost. Had street fights with Nia Jax that she lost, but she's been booked kind of strong. Is either mid or strong for me in terms of strength of booking. I'm gonna put her in fluid list. It's fluid. I'm gonna put her mid for now. I don't know. This is harder than I thought it was gonna be. Mia Yim. Because you have to remember not only their matches, but how it happened. Did they win clean? Did they cheat? Stuff like that. Kind of hard. But she did have a competitive match with Io Sky. Maybe it's strong. I don't know. I'm gonna have her at mid for now. Beat Tiffany Stratton. She did. She did that. I think there was some interference there though. Lost to Nia Jax, lost to Jada Parker. It's probably mid. Probably mid. Yeah, it's mid. That's what I'm gonna have right now. Let's do. How about Tiffany Stratton? Tiffany Stratton was booked strong when she first came into the damn scene, right? She first came onto SmackDown. The plan was to have her face Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. It is obvious, right? She came in, she faced off with Bianca Belair. She kept having interaction with Bianca Belair, but what happened? She beat Naomi clean. No, she cheated. She cheated to beat Naomi. She beat everybody else clean. So she beat everybody else clean. They lost to Naomi. When the plan was to put her up against Bianca at WrestleMania, they pivoted, and the second WrestleMania was over, she lost to Naomi clean. So before WrestleMania, very strong, right? Because that's the plan. Just build her up strong so she can be an actual threat to Bianca. After WrestleMania, nope, we'll dial it back now. She's going to lose clean to Naomi, which she did. So she also had a good match at Backlash against Bayley and Naomi, where she looked strong in that match. She's a tough one. She's a tough one to crack in terms of how much Triple H sees her in terms of strength. She won the Money in the Bank match, which is a good thing when it comes to booking. Won that. I would say that Tiffany Stratton lost to Michin recently. Lost to Michin. He beat Bayley and Michin in a tag team match with Nia Jax, but Nia Jax is strong. She kind of booked kind of mid, almost like a mid to strong. I would have put. He beat Candice LeRae and Jade Cargill, but Nia Jax interfered, right? She's not booked that strong, honestly. So, if we're being honest about it, I'm gonna put her. But she is a Money in the Bank winner, though. Because of the Money in the Bank win, I'll put her as strong. But let's be clear. She has not won since coming back from WrestleMania, right? Post-WrestleMania, her booking is not that damn strong, all right? Let's be clear. Yeah, it's not that strong. Am I wrong? It's not that strong. Beat Naomi. Her biggest claim to fame is beating Naomi, but she kept cheating. She does not beat Naomi clean. Lost to Bianca Belair in a good match. Can beat everybody else clean, but not Naomi. Can't beat Naomi clean. Can't beat Bianca. And lost to Michin recently. Lost to Michin. I don't remember that match. I don't remember. Oh gosh. Okay, fine. Know what? Let me do this. No, I can't. I don't have time. I'm gonna put her strong for now, but I'm not confident with that placement. Honestly, not confident. But off the back of Money in the Bank, I'll give her strong. Okay, but I don't feel good about it. Let's move on to Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill, super strong. It is, right? Super strong. By the way, I'm gonna be talking up here. If you want to get my attention immediately, just send a super chat and I will stop. All right, that's the best way to do it. Jade Cargill is strong, right? Let's be honest. She came in the Rumble, had a big showing. She picked up Nia Jax, slammed Nia Jax, finished top 3. She booked strong in the sense that she hasn't been pinned yet. He refuses to pin her, right? Refuses. She's booked with Bianca Belair. And yeah, she doesn't get pinned. We know, intuitively, we know any match she has in a singles capacity, unless it's the top people, she's going to win. She's booked very strong. We know that. Every time she has a single match, it's a squash. She goes up with Nia Jax. She overpowers her. She's booked very strong. Unfortunately, we don't have any actual matches with Jade Cargill to really look at it, but we know what time it is. Super strong. Super strong. And guess what? At the end of the year, when it's Rumble time, she is a contender for the Rumble. Just be clear, she's a legitimate contender to win the Rumble. We know what time it is when it comes to Jade Cargill and her booking. Very strong. Let's do Lyra Valkyria. Lyra went all the way to the damn finals of the freaking Queen of the Ring. And she beat Io Sky clean. She is strong. Strong. I think her booking stronger than Tiffany Stratton, honestly. But I'll keep them in the same tier for now, but her booking is stronger than Tiffany. She is... Right now, they've been kind of like dialing it back a bit. Like they're kind of bringing it back down to earth. But she had a very good run with the Queen of the Ring tournament. Faced Nia Jax in the final. She's booked strong. But it has fallen off. I can't put her as mid. But have her lower than Tiffany. If I put her to mid, then Tiffany gotta be mid as well. Tiffany's booking has not been that strong. Has been stronger than Lyra's, right? In fact, let me pull up cage match rating just to make sure I'm not crazy. Bum bum bum, woo, bum bum bum, woo, bum bum bum, woo, dun 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 dun. Okay, let's look at matches real quick. Defeated Easy Dame at main event. She's been off TV. That's not the same as book week. She's been off TV. She beat Shayna Baszler. She lost a tag match. Tag matches don't really count. She lost to Sonya Deville by cheating, not clean, right? She lost to Damage Control. That's Io Sky, Kairi Sane, Dakota Kai. And that wasn't her fault, really. That's the Party Birds' fault, really. Beat Kairi Sane and Shayna Baszler in a Money in the Bank qualifying match. She's strong. Yeah, 3-on-1. She's strong. I'll leave her there. If Tiffany's strong, she's strong. Let's think about it this way. If Lyra and Michin were booked to face each other and no one can cheat, when it comes to power scaling, who wins? Probably Lyra, right? Lyra will probably beat Michin clean. That's how you gotta think about it, right? That's how you gotta think about it. Lyra would beat Michin clean based on Triple H's booking, right? Yes, I agree. Let's move on to daughter. That's funny. Let's move on to Naomi. Naomi beats Tiffany clean. We know that for a fact. You know it, right? That's the thing about power scaling. You can compare and contrast here. When Naomi faces Tiffany one-on-one, she wins, right? She wins. Unless Tiffany cheats. That tells us what all we need to know. Naomi is booked stronger than Tiffany. Super strong? No. Was she stronger than Tiffany? Is she stronger than Lyra? Probably. If she can beat Tiffany clean, she'd probably beat Lyra clean. It'd be closer, nip and tuck there. But I think she beats Lyra clean probably. It was closer. I'm not sure I'm not 100% sure, but I'm relatively sure. Tiffany has more wins than Naomi, though. Yes, but when it comes to strength of booking, we have to compare these two head to head. You can't say Tiffany is stronger than Naomi if you know damn well Naomi will not lose to her straight up. That's the thing about power scaling. It's not about, we have the evidence of the booking. She cannot beat Naomi clean. Therefore, you cannot put her over Naomi in terms of booking strength. So, Naomi has to be higher than Tiffany. She has to be. The one thing to think about it, one thing to speculate or wonder how strong they're booked relative to each other, when we have the evidence, Triple H does not book Tiffany to beat Naomi clean. When Tiffany beats Naomi, it's cheating. When Naomi beats Tiffany, it's clean. Therefore, Triple H has Naomi over Tiffany. So we can't put her higher than, you can't put her lower than Tiffany Stratton. You can't. Does that make sense? You have to put her higher. You think Michin is weak? Maybe. Again, this list is fluid. We can change it. Tiffany is Money in the Bank, which is why she's strong. Without the Money in the Bank booking, she'd be mid, right? Tiffany is strong because she has that Money in the Bank briefcase for me. So yeah, this is the list right now, and we can change it later on. Tiffany is Miss Money in the Bank. There needs to be a category between mid and strong, low key. I think it's the name that's throwing you off then. I think it's the name. Because if this was strong here, and this was like kind of strong, would you feel differently? Super strong. I think it's the naming that's kind of weird, right? The daughter, which is the top. Super strong, strong, mid. No, this is good. You have strong, super strong, strong, mid, weak, super weak. It's 5 categories. It makes sense. I know what you're saying. There should probably be something in between here, but that's kind of like there's a long range within that one bar, within that one tier. Think about it like that. So down over here, not the same as close over here. That makes sense? So the further you are to the left, the better off you are than you are on the right. Okay, so we'll leave it like this. Yeah, mid is kind of average. Maybe you could argue that some of these people should be in the mid. All right, we'll see. Again, this list is fluid. It'll change. So we can change it at any point. So this is not set in stone. Let's move on to Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair is super strong. She went toe-to-toe with Ripley. He booked Charlotte Flair to be in a war against his daughter. Charlotte Flair kicked out of the Riptide. Charlotte Flair is very strong. Right now, I'll put her higher than Jade Cargill because we don't have enough evidence for Jade Cargill, even though we know intuitively, Jade Cargill is super strong, but Charlotte Flair is super strong. I don't want to hear any complaints about that. That should be clear. Charlotte Flair, now if Vince was booking, I would have her daughter, right? I have a daughter with Rhea Ripley down here at strong, something like that. But on Triple H, Rhea Ripley is the big tuna, and Charlotte Flair is super strong. That makes sense. Like, I don't know what would happen if Jade Cargill faced Charlotte Flair one-on-one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how strong he wants to put Jade Cargill in terms of power scaling. I'm not sure. I would hope he would give that to Charlotte Flair based on this, her stature and what she's done, but I'm not entirely sure. But she's super strong. There's only two people that I could see beating Charlotte Flair clean. Okay? There's only two people. One of them is already on that list. Another one we haven't gotten to yet. Let's move on. The next broad, that being Nia Jax. Nia Jax is either strong or super strong. Right now, I'd put her as super strong. She's kind of a monster. It's hard to beat her. Very tough to beat her clean. When you hit that annihilator, it's almost a wrap. Since she's come back, only two women have kicked out of the annihilator. That is Bayley and Rhea. Bayley lost. Rhea won because Rhea is daughter, right? But Nia Jax is super strong. Liv pinned who clean? Rhea Ripley back in the day? When Vince was booking? Yeah, that did happen. When Vince was booking. Under Vince, yes. Under Vince, Liv Morgan pinned Rhea Ripley. Nia Jax? When did that happen? Liv did pin Nia Jax, didn't she? You're right. Wait a minute. I remember now. Nia's still strong, but Liv did pin her. You're right. I remember that now. Is when Rhea Ripley was trying to that cage match rating for Nia Jax is crazy. 2.97 out of 10. Folks are just mean. 2.97 out of 10 is Nia Jax cage match rating. Lord. Jesus. Anyway, 2.9. Anyway, Liv Morgan beat her on Raw back in, yeah, that did happen back in April. I remember that. I don't remember what happened. I'm pretty sure Becky Lynch got involved there. I'm pretty sure Becky Lynch had a say in that. Right? Am I crazy? Didn't that happen? Didn't Becky Lynch help out there? Now I'm curious. Damn it, chat. Now I have to see how it ended. Liv versus Nia Jax. Raw. Now I have to see what happened. Thanks to you guys. I must see it. How did this match end? It was, who is that? Naomi. Yep. Naomi and Tiffany getting involved. It was a distraction. Naomi hit. Okay, it was distraction. Okay. Gotcha. It was distraction. Okay. So it wasn't clean. It wasn't clean. All right, let's move on. I got distracted there. All right, let's move on to the next one, which will be a great run for Nia Jax. Great run. Best run of her career. Let's move on to Scarlett. Probably shouldn't even be on the list, but I'll keep her at super weak. What else? Let's move on to... We don't know where to put someone like Kiana James. We don't know. Becky Lynch. She doesn't wrestle. You're right. I'll take her off. Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch lost to Rhea clean. She can't beat Bianca Belair clean to save her life. She beat Trish Stratus. She beats most of the women on the roster. Becky Lynch is super strong. She beat Nia Jax in a last woman standing match, right? Am I crazy? Becky Lynch matches. Lost to Liv Morgan. Okay, that wasn't clean. That was cheating. No contest with Dakota Kai. Okay. Beat Nia Jax. Did beat Nia Jax. Won the Royal Rumble, the Battle Royal. Won the Battle Royal. Yeah, beat Nia Jax in the last women's standing match. Impressive. She's strong. Under Triple H, she is strong. Daughter, no. There's only one daughter, and that's Rhea Ripley. But under Triple H, she booked very strong. You beat Nia Jax in the last women's standing match, you're strong, right? That's strong. Beat Liv Morgan clean, of course, right? So she's super strong. There's only one, when I say daughter, I mean above super strong. There's only one woman above super strong. That's Rhea Ripley. Daughter is for Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is Triple H's daughter, which is why that category is made. The category is made just for Rhea Ripley. That's it. That's her category by herself. She's on a tier of her own, under Triple H. All right. I think she'll come back as a heel, hopefully. And I think her booking will be even stronger than that. But yeah, there's a lot of room within this category, okay? So super strong over here is higher than super strong over here. All right, it's a difference. Let's do Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville is weak to mid. I'll say weak. I can't remember the last time she won a match clean. She basically cheats all the time. I'm gonna say weak for now, unless you guys can change my mind. Lost to Io Sky, yep. Beat Lyra Valkyria by cheating. Let's see. Yeah, kind of weak. Weak to strong. I'm weak to mid. I don't know. Cheating shouldn't make a heel weak. Cheating shouldn't make a heel weak. No. But here's a question then. If Sonya Deville faced Michin one-on-one, in your head, who wins? Maybe Sonya. Maybe Sonya. She's mid. How about that? She's mid. Sonya needs the numbers advantage. Yes, she does. I guess in my head, I'm thinking about booking standpoint, power scaling. She faces Michin one-on-one. No cheating is allowed. Who wins? It's a toss-up then. It's a toss-up. It's a toss-up. She had that MMA background. They bring that up a lot, right? They bring up her MMA background. They try to position her as a badass. They try to. So maybe it's mid. All right, let's move on to Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai takes pins left and right. Dakota Kai does not win singles matches ever. Dakota Kai is one of my favorites. Okay, this is not about who I like, who I don't like. Dakota Kai, I love in the ring. Great seller. We're talking about strength of booking. Strength of booking. Dakota Kai is not that strong. The question is, where is she? Right? Question is, where? Cage match. Let's see what's going on with her career. High rating. Okay, good for her. Let's see. Take a look. You know what? I'll show you guys this because why not? Because why not? A lot of tag team action, right? A lot of tag team action. Beat Ivy Nile, a main event. Yeah, tag team action, a lot of tag teaming. No single stuff really. Lost to Lyra Valkyria in the Queen of the Ring. Not very strong, right? Not very strong. Lost to Bianca, lost to Bailey. Yep. Yep, she's a weak link. She loses a lot, gets pinned a lot. But I love her in the ring. That's not the point, though. It's not the point of this video. Dakota Kai, 101 with Michin, probably loses. I'm saying she's weak. Weak. Now, do I want her to be strong? Yes. But Dakota Kai is a not very strong under Triple H. Takes a lot of pins. If you can hit your finisher, it's over, right? Rarely does you kick out of a finisher. When you hit your finisher on Dakota Kai, it's pretty much a wrap. I like her a lot as a talent. It's not about that. It's about her strength of booking relative to other women. He's weak. Let's move on. Again, it's fluid. You can change my mind. Let's move on to the next person. Chelsea Green is either weak or super weak. Now, I don't think she should be in a category with Dakota Kai. Probably not. Chelsea's weak. She's weak. She's above Michin. Now she's above Maxine, but technically this would be above Maxine as well, right? You can be in the same category and above somebody. Let's be clear. So you can be super weak and above Maxine this way, right? Farther to the left you are, the stronger you are than Purchase to the right, okay? But I will agree, I'll put her as a weak for now. Yeah, she'll beat Maxine for sure. Let's do this then. Let's do that for now. But I'm telling you, I don't know. Did win Money in the Bank qualifier. She did. She used her brains by throwing Bianca Belair out the damn ring, right? How about that? We'll leave it like that for now. He's a jobber. She's a jobber. Who would beat Dakota Kai? I don't know. Chelsea looks better on TV than Dakota. Does she? Chelsea Green lost to Bianca in a minute. It's tough. It's really tough. I'm not exactly sure. I agree. Dakota would beat Chelsea. I agree with that. I think she'll beat Chelsea Green 1-on-1. I do believe that. I'm going to leave it like that for now, but we can change it later on. Let's move on to Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega. She is not strong at all. Competitive, has a lot of moxie, a scrapper, but not very strong. She loses to Shayna Baszler. She beat Zoe Stark. Loses to Sonya Deville. Zelina Vega, I would probably put her as a... Where the hell is she? Where the hell did she go? Am I crazy? Where? Why am I blanking on her location? Why she's disappeared this year? Damn, I cannot see her. Okay. Anyway, I would put her as Thank you. First row. I got you. Next, above Alexa Bliss. Okay, I'll ask you guys. Where does Zelina Vega go? Start poll. Where does she's not being Alexa Bliss? Where does where does Zelina Vega? I'm not sure. She didn't have a good match with Liv Morgan. Remember, she had a competitive match with Liv Morgan. It was competitive, and then what's his face? Dom Mysterio cheated. She had a competitive singles match against Liv Morgan. She did. So remember, this is about Triple H. This is about Triple H, not your personal feelings. All right. Where does Lena Vega go? About Triple H. Keep Triple H in mind here. Is either mid. No, I'll give you the option of strong. Strong. Mid. Weak. Super weak. Remember, Triple H. Triple H's mind, okay? Lost to Tiffany Stratton in a Elimination Chamber qualifying match. When Tiffany was booked strong, right? She lost to Tiffany Stratton. He loses to Alexa Lopez. How did that match go? Huh? Lost to Alexa Lopez. That'll change my thinking real quick. Alexa. How did that match go? Come on, ad. Hurry up, hurry up. Move, 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 move. Let's see what happened. Okay, she's in a match. Slams her. Goes to the top ropes. He knocks her down off the apron. Okay. He puts her up. Go for the cold red. No, go for DDT. Lands a DDT on Alexa Lopez. Go for the pin. Distraction. Okay, so she beat her clean, but with distraction. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you got it. That's impressive that you can remember that. Santos and Dom interfered. They did. I don't know how you guys remember that on top of your head. I don't know how you remember that. Okay, so she's not that. That's gonna be funny. Oh, let me see the. Okay, mid. Okay, mid. Fine. She's mid. 79% says mid. Okay, cool. I'll do that. Let's move on to the next one, which would be Shotzi. Shotzi is an interesting one. She had a very strong showing against Io Sky. Back when Io Sky was booked weak, Io Sky had a very competitive match with Shotzi. Shotzi was beating her ass, but that was during the time when they were booking Io Sky to need Bayley's help because they wanted to tell that story. They wanted to tell a story that Io Sky needed help from Bayley, so she was getting her ass kicked by Shotzi, and Bayley had to help. But beyond that, Shotzi's pretty weak. She had a very competitive showing in the War Games match. She teamed up with Bianca, Becky, and Charlotte Flair and looked strong there. But do I think she's strong? No. Not. Would she lose one-on-one with Michin? Yes. Would she lose one-on-one with Sonya Deville? Probably. What do you guys think about Shotzi? Yeah, she had a good match in the Survivor Series match, the War Games. Talk like, yeah, I'm Shotzi. Yeah, yeah. She talked like that. Yeah, remember that. Shotzi, I don't know. Cage match ratings, Shotzi looked mid. She was having a competitive. She went down to NXT to face off with somebody and got injured. I don't remember who that was. Was teaming up with Gigi Dolan. Oh yeah, she had a match with Libra Valkyria. She had a match with Libra Valkyria and lost. Down in NXT. Pretty weak. Had a good showing in the Halloween Havoc match. That was kind of cool. But that's part of the tag team. 1-on-1, she kind of loses. She defeated Chelsea Green, for what it's worth. Yeah, weak is what it is. Lost to Bailey. Weak for Shotzi. We'll leave her there and we'll see how it goes. Dakota Kai, suck for Dakota. Maybe I'll change that. All right, I want to save Liv Morgan because she's the interesting one here. Bailey. Now, Bailey's interesting, right? So Bailey, if you ask her fans, she's weak as hell, right? If you ask her fans, but she won the Rumble. She beat Io Sky clean at WrestleMania. She kicked out of the Annihilator. Ever since 2024 started, Bailey's been booked kind of strong, right? Royal Rumble, kicked out Annihilator, beat Io Sky clean. Now she's chasing off Tiffany, right? I don't think she's anything lower than strong at this point. Can't be Bianca, that's a problem, which is fine. She can't be Bianca, that's fine. But not like she's losing like to everybody else, right? Not getting beat by any other jobber, okay? She's solid. I'd put her as behind Nia Jax for sure. It's strong or super strong. Probably strong. Higher than Naomi, lower than Nia. He kicked out Annihilator again. That's strong for her. Beat Io Sky clean. That's strong for her. Won the Rumble. That's strong for her. Beat Tiffany and Naomi in the triple threat match at Backlash. That's strong for her. So she's strong above Naomi. All right. So strong for Bailey. I got 2 Baileys. Oh yeah, I probably do because she's not champion, right? Let's remove her. Let's put this one up. Good call. Yeah, so ignore this Bailey. Ignore it. This is the Bailey want because she's not champion, right? No offense to the Bailey stands out there. I didn't book it. Triple H booked it. She's not champion. Strong. Let's move on to. I'm not avoiding some of these people. Kind of want to save it for a little bit longer, for a little bit later. We don't know Carmella under Triple H really. I'm gonna leave her off. She's been out for a while. Lessa Lopez, weak. Nobody's on Maxine's level right now, but she's weak. She'll beat Maxine 1-on-1, right? She beats Maxine. But then again, I would not be surprised for like a surprise roll-up win for Maxine against someone like Alexa Lopez. But like for example, let's say 1-on-1, Alexa versus Maxine. She beats Maxine, or she's like the dominant in the ring. But then maybe Maxine pulls a sneaky pin. I could see that kind of booking with that matchup. I'll put her as weak at the low end. The low end of weak. The high end of weak is Dakota Kai. The low end of weak is Alexa Lopez. How about Bianca Belair? Let's get out of the way. Bianca Belair is super strong. There is 2 people that I am confident that Triple H would book his daughter to lose to clean. That is Bianca Belair. That is Charlotte Flair. Everybody else would probably, and maybe Jade Cargill potentially, we don't know yet, right? Maybe Jade Cargill potentially. But Bianca Belair is one of the few that I could honestly say could beat her clean if the time came. Again, he put her on the cover of the game next to his daughter, right? She's only been pinned. Well, let me not say pinned. Bianca Belair has lost clean twice on the main roster. Once was the infamous 26 seconds cheap shot. Is clean, but it's been described as a cheap shot by Becky Lynch, right? And the only other time was under Triple H, which is Nia Jax, right? But that was a whole angle with the injury. Remember that? Bianca Belair was injured. She had Nia Jax on her shoulders for the KOD. So the writers are telling you Bianca Belair is better than Nia Jax. What happened? She collapsed because of the pain, because of the instability of the knee. So the writers are telling you right out the gate, Bianca Belair is stronger than Nia Jax, but she lost because of the knee, right? They protected her with the knee, even though it was a clean loss. Bianca Belair is the only person on his damn roster, besides maybe Charlotte Flair, that he would book to lose clean. Well, by book clean lose, I'm talking about Rhea Ripley, his daughter. She's super strong. Want to argue that she's a daughter? You could argue that. Now, remember, folks, I made that tier just because to be funny for Rhea Ripley, right? Could I put her up here? Yeah, that would make sense for sure. Originally, I made this tier just for Rhea Ripley, but I understand your thought process. She is a Triple H favorite. She is booked strong. It does take like multiple finishers to beat Bianca Belair, right? I agree. But maybe I should put her up there, right? She is close to Rhea Ripley. Close. She is close. But Rhea Ripley's booking, how she faces up against the dudes, how she's presented as this a monster, I think she's in her own category. I'll leave it like this for now, but I can change it later on. Oh yeah, she's like the face of the company. Right now, all we're talking about right now is strength of booking on screen. What we see on screen within the matches, right? We're not talking about posters or pushes in terms of like media. Right now, we're just talking about power scaling in a fictional context when it comes to the booking of the show. I agree with you. There's nobody over Bianca but Rhea Ripley, right? Is Rhea Ripley, then Bianca right there. So that's why I have her on the far left of super strong, right? So she is either bottom's daughter or high super strong. For right now, I'm gonna put her there, but I understand what you're saying. She's not far off, but I want to put Rhea Ripley in her own category because I think her booking is a little bit different right now. All right, it's a little bit different. Body slamming dudes, it's just a little bit different. All right, that's all I'm saying. Let me read the chat for this part though. Rhea Ripley and Bianca are top. Yep, I agree. Bianca went to RKO signing. Yep, she sure did. Oh, TKO. Yep, the RKO signings. What's funny, Rhea Ripley isn't on the same show as any of the super. Yeah, she isn't. By design. Good freaking observation, Ezekiel. Bianca Belair was intentionally put away from Rhea Ripley, right? All the top women, the Bianca Belairs, the Jade Cargills, the Nia Jax. Well, she already faced Nia Jax, but he does not want Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill anywhere near Rhea Ripley right now. Anywhere near her. Those are feuds down the line. Those are stories down the line they want to tell and build up to, right? Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley had been separated for the longest time. Since Bianca Belair's Raw run, where they had one interaction, Rhea Ripley never went after the title. Not once did she go after the title because he did not want them interacting in any way, shape, or form. Because he wants that match to be special and that build to be special. Rhea Ripley said, and I quote, "When me and Bianca feud, it's going to be the greatest feud of all time." That's what she said. Her and Bianca, greatest feud of all time. If she believes that, and if her father does, that means they're going to save that for the perfect time. I'm hoping after WrestleMania 41, they will put Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley on Raw, and we can get this out of the goddamn way and start cooking. Until then, they'll be separated. But that is the money feud. Literally, the other day, by other day I mean like yesterday, Bianca Belair tweeted out, not tweeted, but she had an Instagram post where she says that she co-signed that she wants to face Rhea Ripley at Mania. Unfortunately for Bianca, she's gonna have to wait because where's the freaking thing? What's going on here? Am I showing the wrong thing? Let me see. Let's go back out here. I'm showing the wrong thing. Okay, let's do this. Let's try this. Let's try this. There we go. The other day, she put out this on her Instagram post. I need this at WrestleMania. And she posted it. She reposted this fan saying she wants to see Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair at Mania. It ain't happening anytime soon. Okay, not happening next year. Probably maybe 42 if we're lucky. Triple H is a hack. He must have it at the perfect time. And we have to wait and wait and wait until the special occasion, which will probably be 2026. Right? So there's that. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, probably 42, night one. That's my guess. WrestleMania 42, night one. Gotta get the CM Punk stuff out of the way. Gotta get CM Punk his WrestleMania main event first, you know? Vince booked Bianca Belair super strong. Super strong. The 26-second squashing was a result of what happened with Mercedes Moné and wanted to make a splash. After that, Bianca Belair never lost clean ever under Vince. Beyond that match. Now it's called a cheap shot by the commentary, right? After that match, under Vince, Bianca Belair did not lose clean at all. She was the sole survivor at Survivor Series. She kept losing to Becky Lynch by cheating, right? And then she won the Chamber, beat Rhea Ripley, beat everybody in the Chamber, and then beat Becky clean at WrestleMania. And after that, she booked like a monster. So Vince booked Bianca Belair super strong. You could argue he booked her stronger than Triple H. It's close though, but it's pretty strong. Let's move on to Asuka. Asuka these days is still pretty strong. If Asuka faced babyface Bayley right now, Bayley probably wins. But anybody else, I think she probably still wins. She had a good match with Io Sky where she was booked very strong against Io Sky, and then Io had to cheat. Bayley cheated to help her. We don't know how it would have turned out, but Bayley interfered in the match. Asuka pretty strong. Bianca is Vince's daughter. Yes. And Triple H. I want to make clear. I mean, look how we have her. We have Bianca as the strongest under Rhea Ripley, right? She's strong under Triple H as well, to be clear. Asuka is strong, but not super strong. She's in the strong category. Any objections? Any objection to that? I don't think so. Let's move on to Alpha Fire with Unholy Union. It's pretty mid. Blair Davenport, she beat Naomi the other day, but it's still pretty mid. Kairi Sane, he's in a tag team with Io Sky. They're being booked stronger now, but not stronger than Dakota Kai. Not any stronger than Dakota Kai. So it's in the same range as Dakota Kai, really. I mean, what's your evidence to say she booked stronger than Dakota Kai is? Based on what we've seen on TV, in fiction, where do you see a mid rating for Kairi Sane relative to Dakota Kai? right? Relative to Dakota Kai. Let me see something real quick. Again, guys, power scaling. Cage match. Relative to Dakota Kai, how can you put her any higher than her? Matches, let's see. Okay. Tag team match. Okay. He's being booked stronger these days, I agree. Recently, since the change has been made. Since the change has been made to go the babyface route. As a face, she booked stronger. Lost the Money in the Bank qualifying match to Lyra. Triple threat. Lost to Lyra for the on Monday Night Raw in like 4 minutes. Lost the contenders match, Fatal 4-Way, tag team match. Lost to Bianca and Jade. Okay, the Kabuki Warriors lost to Bianca and Jade. I don't know. Let's I'll give it up to you guys. I'll let you guys decide. Poll. How strong is Kairi Sane? Strong. Mid. Weak. Nah, I won't put super weak. I won't even disrespect her like that. Start poll. I'm very curious to see the results of this poll. Mid, weak, 67% mid. I see what's happening here. You want me to do this. That's what you want me to do, right? That's what you want, right? Let's be clear. You want something like this. How can I put Blair any higher? Well, Blair beat Naomi clean. She did beat Naomi clean, didn't she? Blair beat Naomi clean. Right? That happened, right? I'm not crazy. Then that happened. Maybe not. Let me see. Could be wrong. Let's see. Clean. Perhaps I need to reevaluate my ranking for Blair Davenport. Let me see. Watching the end of the match now. In the corner. Goes for the springboard moonsault. She reverses it. Grabbed her by her hair. Pulled her down. Stomped her in the midsection. She goes down. Then she hit her with a knee. Clean. Yep, clean win. Clean win for Blair Davenport against Naomi. Okay. Blair needs to be a little higher. Kyrie over Miku Ano. I'll be curious to see how. I wonder how Triple H would book Miku Ano in WWE. Naomi should be lowered to mid. But Tiffany can't beat Naomi clean. This is where it gets tough. Folks. This is where it gets tough. Because Blair beat Naomi clean, but Tiffany can't beat Naomi. Therefore, yeah, this will be it. Whoa, wait. Time out. Blair beat Naomi clean. She did. But Naomi has beaten Blair as well. So that doesn't mean that Blair is higher than Naomi necessarily, because they both beat each other clean. So right now, I'll give Naomi the edge. We haven't seen Lyra face Naomi or Blair, so I can't say she's higher than Lyra necessarily. So she's higher than Tiffany based on strength of booking, because she beat Blair clean, because she beat Naomi clean. Yeah, this will be it right here. This will be it. That'll be it. Kyrie mid, okay. This will be it. But Naomi has won more things than Blair. Like what in 2024? What is Naomi? Yeah, she's higher than Blair. She's higher than Blair. She's higher than Blair. Blair's too high. Convince me. Why is Blair? Let me see something. Blair Davenport. Why is Blair too high? She beat Naomi clean, right? Beat her clean. Lost to Naomi. Yep, lost to Naomi. Lost the Money in the Bank qualifying to Naomi. So she's losing to Naomi. That's what she's doing. She's losing to Naomi. Yeah, so on the main roster, under Triple H, she lost to Naomi in the Money in the Bank qualifying, triple threat. She probably pinned Naomi. Yeah, Naomi pinned her, right? She lost to Naomi again. And then Blair beat Naomi. Thanks for the super chat, Pedro. She's been middly booked, but in-ring work has been below Dakota. By she who? She looks sloppy, almost endangered. She looks sloppy, almost endangered, not only endangered herself, but her other talent. I'm talking about Kairi Sane. That's what you're doing. You're not wrong. Kairi Sane is kind of been iffy in the ring. Pedro, been kind of iffy in the ring. He's been, what's the word for Kairi Sane? It's been an interesting road for Kairi Sane. It has been. Thanks for super chat. Yeah, she's weird. She's weird. She's very good. Obviously, she's not a bad wrestler, clearly, but she has had some rough moments. Pedro, she has. Goat, put your Joshi loving to a side, Solar. Put your Joshi loving self to the side, okay? Be reasonable. Kairi Sane has some iffy moments in the ring. Some iffy moments in that ring. But anyway, again, thanks for super chat. Kairi Sane, she's mid. Okay, we'll leave it at that. But okay, but Blair Naomi. Lost to Naomi twice, beat Naomi clean. Until she faces Tiffany, we don't know. Yeah, I'm liking this for now. Have to remember, Triple H booked Blair Davenport to beat Naomi clean. Would he book Kota Kai to do that? Would he book Kairi Sane to do that? Probably not. Yeah, I like this ranking right now. Tiffany's higher than Blair. What's your evidence, my sir? What's your evidence based on the power scaling we've seen? What is your evidence? You can't just say someone's weak, someone's mid. Show me this is fictional storytelling. Based on the storyline, based on his booking, where would you put them? Lyra beat Blair in NXT. We're talking about Triple H booking here. Triple H is on the thumbnail. Check it out. It's all about Triple H. How he's booking the talent. So I can't use NXT. Let's move on to Indy Hartwell. Super week for Indy Hartwell. Well, he has some good moments in the ring, just like freaking Maxine, okay? Indy Hartwell is super weak, I guess. Who wins in a singles match between Indy Hartwell and, considering Triple H booking, who wins between Indy Hartwell and Elektra Lopez, 101. That's a poll question. Between Lopez and Indy, who wins? Yeah, this is taking longer than I thought it would. E. Lopez, Hartwell. I may have spelled those names wrong. Oh well. Who wins? 101. You can't cheat. Strength of booking. Triple H is booking it. Who wins? I have no conviction on either one, so I'll leave it up to you guys. Hartwell, okay. Clearly. Okay, fine. Fine. I'll do this then. Clearly. I think Chelsea Green will probably beat Indy Hartwell, right? You're crazy to be voting for Lopez. And for TK Knox. Indy and Candice would be jobbers in AEW. My only case for Alexa Lopez is what? Indy beating Alexa. I can see that, I guess. I don't know. We haven't seen enough of Alexa Lopez in the ring to know for sure how strongly she'd be booked. Chelsea Green above Indy, I guess. Chelsea would beat Indy, I agree. I agree with that. But not Shotzi. Okay. I agree with this as well. I think so as well. Shotzi would beat Chelsea Green. I agree with that. We'll see in a speed. Interesting. We'll see. Last time to wrestle was against Zelina Vega. And they were cheating. Santos cheated. And Dom cheated. Let's move on to the Muscle Mommy. Ivanal. You chose this. Ivanal is bottom mid. She'll beat Indy Hartwell. She beat Chelsea Green. She'd beat Shotzi probably. She beat 101 with Dakota Kai. It'd be kind of close. Does she beat Kairi Sane or Alba Fire? For 100% sure? I'm not sure. Michin? I'm not sure. She's like a muscle mommy, but at the same time, her booking is not that strong. You chose this. Yeah, I don't think so. Ivy Nile. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, when she turned on Maxine, she screamed, "You chose this!" And ever since then, I've been saying that when she pops up. It was hilarious when she said it. You chose this. Ivy Nile. Cage match. Beat Maxine Dupree in a no contest. She's not really wrestling that much, is she? Money in the Bank qualifying. She had a good showing in that match. Didn't win it, but she had a good showing in that qualifying match. Queen of the Ring tournament lost to Zoe Stark. So she's below Zoe Stark clearly, right? Below Zoe. Yeah, nothing really to speak of. Yeah, she's like, nothing really to talk about. Low strong. She lost to Zoe Stark. Clean. Nothing much to really go on. Lost to Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell, probably cheating in that match. I think that's when Indy Hartwell and LeRae were cheating. They were heels then. Yeah, she hadn't really had that many showcases. Main event. Lost to Apple Fire. Lost to Ivy Nile. Lost to Isla Dawn. Beat Apple Fire her last main event match. Not very strong. Yeah, mid is where she belongs. Does she have potential to be booked stronger? Sure. She'd be booked stronger, sure. But right now, it's mid. Let's do Liv Morgan. I'm saving her for last. Piper Niven. Piper Niven is probably 1-on-1 with Tiffany Stratton. It'd be close, right? 1-on-1 with Blair, it'd be close. Competitive. She has size. She has strength. She booked pretty strong. Somewhere in the strong, I would say. Like, if you told me right now, Piper against Tiffany, it'd be a close competitive match where Piper might get the win. Thinking about Triple H's booking, like Tiffany might cheat against Piper, you know? I say strong. Somewhere in here for Piper Niven. Agreed? Tiffany cheats to beat Naomi, right? And she has to, based on we've seen her lose clean to Naomi, right? Piper had a good match with Bayley, but she lost to Bayley, right? Piper Niven cage match. Let me see something. Matches. You chose this. Lost to Bayley. Lost to Bayley again. Lost to Jake Cargill. But these are people that are booked strong, though, so it doesn't really say anything. Doesn't really say much. Lost to those live events. I don't count live events. They beat. Yeah, I mean, yeah. When face off against tough opponents, loses, but I think she's relatively strong. Relatively strong. So I'm going to leave her as strong for now. Yeah, low end strong, I agree. Let's do Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler had a very competitive match against Io Sky in the qualifying matches. Or was it not qualifying matches, but the Queen of the Ring? Tough. Very tough. 101. She's strong to mid. Shayna Baszler. What do you guys think for Shayna? I think she's low strong in terms of booking. She's not a weakling. She's not a weakling at all. She's a tough out for a singles match. Very competitive. Nowhere in the strong. Mid to strong. She does eat a lot of pins. She does. That is true. That's true. I'll ask you guys in the poll. Shayna Baszler strong or mid? Remember, Triple H booking, what you've seen on TV, okay? What you've seen on TV, not your personal feelings. Shayna Baszler. Age. Match. I knew this would take longer than I thought it would. I knew it. What's been going on with all Shayna Baszler? Let's see. Beat Zelina Vega by cheating. Lost to Lyra Valkyria by DQ. Beat. Oh, that's not WWE. She did beat Miyu. Amashita. That's irrelevant though. Lost. Well, I'm not sure. You guys said mid. Yes. Wow. 87% said mid. Fine. She's mid. We'll lose to Lyra and Tiffany. Clean, probably. Maybe. Okay. Fine. Mid it is. We don't know how strong Sister Abigail, aka Nikki Cross, will be booked, so I'll leave her off. The party girls are weak. Probably stronger than Indy Hartwell, maybe. I don't know. Somewhere in there. Isla Dawn. Probably under Alba Fire, but not. Dakota Kai against Abaddon. Dakota Kai against Aladon, who wins? Dakota Kai against Aladon, who wins? That's a damn good question. Dakota against Aladon. Prob Dakota. Maybe weak then? Dakota beats Aladon easy. Okay. Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel Rodriguez should be back soon. Super strong. Yeah. Raquel, one of the few people at Triple H does not want to see look weak against Rhea Ripley. Go back and watch that feud. Every time anything happened, is either a DQ or something wonky happened. Raquel Rodriguez, he keeps strong relative to Rhea. In that one match they had on Raw, what happened? Nia Jax came out and caused a DQ. He does not want Rhea to pin Raquel. That says a lot. Raquel is a super strong in comparison, and don't be surprised when she shows up like a monster heel and gives Rhea Ripley the business, okay? It will happen. Raquel is super strong under Triple H. Super. I can only imagine what's going to happen when a heel Raquel shows up. I can only imagine. I don't think she'd blow Nia Jax. I don't think so. But let me think about it. Raquel. She did not get booked weak at all, even relative to Rhea Ripley. Every time is either an injury or something happens. Triple H loves him for Raquel Rodriguez. Nia Jax beat her. Nia Jax beat her. That's true. That did happen. No contest between Nia Jax and Raquel. No contest there. He beat her for the title. Okay. I'll put her lower than Nia Jax for now, but she is super strong, for sure. Thing as a heel, it'd be elevated to another level. It'd be super strong, super strong as a heel, I think. No, we've seen enough of Raquel with Triple H. I don't have to leave her off. We've seen it. She's strong. He does not want her to be pinned against Rhea Ripley. That says a lot. Says a lot. Right. So we get a really good scope of what's happening here, right? Triple H loves bigger women. The muscle women, the women with some height. So this is the kind of point we were talking about when it comes to his booking, right? A lot of folks talk about how strong Rhea Ripley is relative to Liv Morgan, right? Rhea Ripley is so strong, Liv is so weak. We can see here, Triple H equates height and build to how strong you are, okay? There's no kind of like Rey Mysterio thing going on here. There's no short, stocky woman who's like a high flyer that's being booked strong as Rhea Ripley or Bianca or any of them. The taller, athletic, bigger women are booked like strong, bigger women, right? No like Rey Mysterio thing here at all. There's no Rey Mysterio thing going on here. If you're smaller of stature, you're booked to be weak, and you're going to run away from the competition. If you're a heel. Yeah, so Zelina Vega is going to be tough for her. I don't see a championship run anytime soon. Roxanne will be very interesting. Roxanne Perez will be very interesting because she is considered to be a in-ring aficionado, but she's small. That's my concern with Roxanne under Triple H. How strong will she be booked? Because she's not a Joshi. She's not a bigger girl. I'll be curious to see how she'll be booked on the main roster. She'll have her place. She'll have her place. But how long will her run be? How dominant will her run be? Liv Morgan is small, but she's a heel, and she's cheating along the way. So that's then something to think about. Something to think about. All right. Tegan Knox, I'm weak. She'll probably beat Shotzi 101, but weak. Shayna was strong under Triple H in NXT. I agree. We're talking about main roster Triple H here. But because Io Sky is a Joshi, she's athletic as hell, and she is a great in the ring. Let's do Io Sky next. Io Sky. Io Sky is a champion for 200 days. She under Triple H, not that strong. She's strong, but not super strong, right? She lost to Bayley clean. She cheated along the way her entire title reign. Bayley kept interfering. She beat Michin clean. She won that match clean. Everything else had been cheating. But then again, she faced Bianca Belair, who's super strong, right? Bayley interfered against Asuka. Bayley interfered against when it comes to Charlotte Flair as well. She's strong. She's strong. She'll beat Lyra 101. She'll beat Lyra. She'll beat Naomi. She'll beat Asuka. I can see that. But she's strong, not super strong. She's on the same level as a Bayley. Again, this is not about how good you are. This is about strength of booking, power scaling. She is strong, but not super strong. Got pinned last week. That was cheating though, right? That was cheating. Distraction. You beat Asuka, yeah, but Asuka was cheated. Go back and watch that match. I'll pull it up right now. Just to refresh my memory. It was a war. It was a war. So not like she got dominated. It was a war. Then Bayley interfered and tipped the scales. Right? Here it is. 11 months ago. 11 months ago. Yep. This guy going for the moonsault. Lands it. But before that, what happened? Before that, Bayley. Okay. So Asuka had the submission. Asuka had the submission. And then Bayley pulled her leg and put her on the rope. So we don't know for sure what would have happened. We don't know. We don't know if Asuka would have had her. It's up to your imagination. But she was in a submission, and Bayley pulled her leg and put her on the ropes. Then that distracted Asuka, because Charlotte interfered and took out Bayley. She distracted. Io Sky hit her in the back with the knees, and that was that. So it's a competitive match. We don't know what would have happened had she not cheated. So Io and Asuka are on the same level, basically. She lost to Naomi. Who did? Io Sky did? Io Sky. Look at that damn. They love the Joshis on Cage Match. 9.46 rating. They love those Joshis. They can do no wrong on Cage Match. They can do no wrong. All right, let's look at this. He defeated Sonya Deville. He defeated Kiana James and Zelina Vega. Beat Lyra Valkyria. Lyra beat her that one time. It was the big one for her. She beat Shayna Baszler. Beat Natalya. Also Bayley at the Mania, right? Beat Naomi. Yeah, she's pretty strong. She's strong. But 101, can't beat Bianca. Won't beat Charlotte Flair. Not Jade, I don't think. Becky, never know. Not Dex, no, not right now. And not Raquel. But everybody else, she could beat clean, for sure. Strong for Io Sky. Zoe Stark, she beat Zelina Vega. She beat Zoe 101 with Shayna Baszler. Close. But she beat. Tiffany's a weird one. She's a weird one. Tiffany is. I'm not entirely sure Tiffany should be strong right now. I'm not entirely sure. I feel like that's a push. Like I feel like sometimes I agree there are bias toward toward the Joshis. I agree. Um, Zoe Stark. Maybe this should be. Zoe beat. Zoe beat. Lost to Zelina Vega clean. She did. She did. Is that true? Zoe Stark. She did beat Zoe Stark clean. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. That happened. What else happened? Let's see. Lost to Lyra. Yep. Lost to Lyra. Zoe Stark's kind of down here somewhere in the mid. She's mid. Lena Vega used her cast. Oh, okay. Never mind. Use her cast. Zoe Stark beat Becky Lynch. Did she beat Becky Lynch clean? I don't remember. She beat Natalya on main event. That didn't really count. I know she beat Becky Lynch, but I don't know. I don't think it's clean. It wasn't clean. I think it's, I think Trish was down there. Yeah, because of Trish. You're right. She's mid. Fine. I'll leave her as mid. She's mid. I'm not gonna put Carmella on there. Not at all. Tegan Knox. Not Tegan Knox. Candice LeRae weak. Doesn't win anything. Never wins. She's stronger than Candice LeRae though, but she never wins. Maybe stronger than Chelsea Green. Natalya had a really good match against Rhea Ripley. Competitive. 101 with Tiffany Stratton. Does Tiffany need to cheat? Probably. She's either strong or mid for Natalya. Not sure yet. Tiffany's throwing me off. She is. She is. Natalia's mid. Candice is weak, yes, but she deserves better, probably. Had a good match with Io Sky. She did. Let's see. Okay, last but not least, it's Io Sky. It's Liv Morgan. Tiffany might be mid. I agree with you. Yeah, she's high mid. In the booking, she's high mid. Last but not least, Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan is an interesting case. As a heel, she cheats, right? Last big win was against who? What? I don't know. I don't really know. What's her last clean win? Of any significance? I don't know. She's a chicken shit heel. She will run away from her opponents, but that doesn't really matter. In ring, he beat Zoe Stark for Chamber qualifying. That was a clean win, I think. Right? That was clean win for Liv Morgan. Lost to mixed tag. Rhea Ripley is a monster, so that doesn't really matter. Lost to defeated Nia Jax. She did. I think we saw that was some cheating there. Also, there was some interference there. Lost to Becky Lynch. That Chamber qualifying match. Zoe Stark. Let me take a look at that real quick. I was under Triple H. Liv Morgan. Zoe Stark. Chamber qualifying. Tiffany beat her on SmackDown. When did that happen? Oh, she did. That's true. Was it clean? I'll check that out real quick. All right, check. It was clean. I don't remember. He lost. Yeah, Zoe Stark lost to Liv Morgan. See what happened here. Zoe Stark goes for a moonsault or for a Phoenix Splash. Zoe Stark's awesome in the ring. Phoenix Splash, missed. Hit her with the double knees. Bang. Line her up. Oblivion to Zoe Stark. Yeah, beat Zoe Stark clean. Beat her clean. Okay, let's look at Tiffany match real quick. Two-time Rumble runner-up. Right? Two-time Rumble runner-upper. Runner-upper. Had a good match with Tiffany Stratton. I don't remember what happened. Let's see what happened. Double knees to Tiffany Stratton. He was very competitive in that match. Very competitive. Bianca Belair sound okay. I remember what happened now. I remember what happened. Power bombs Tiffy. Tiffany goes to the outside. Okay. Slaps Bianca Belair. Distraction. Okay, I remember now. Distraction. She pinned Tiffany. 1, 2, kick out. Distraction. Okay, I remember now. She's higher than Tiffany. Liv Morgan is higher than Tiffany. Well, I'll be damned. Okay. Where's Tiffany again? Mid. Right. I have to put her high. I can't put her any lower than Tiffany. I can't. You look at that. The champion is higher than Tiffany. Beat Zoe Stark clean. Tiffany needed a distraction to beat her then. She was having her way with her for the most part in that match. That's what I'm saying. Tiffany's not that strong, folks. She's not that strong. I can't put Liv any higher. I can't put her lower than Tiffany. I can't. So we got to put her either mid or low strong. I ask you guys, unbiased, based on Triple H, okay? Because Triple H, when it came to Ronda Rousey feud, Triple H hated Liv Morgan relative to Ronda, right? But Ronda's not here, and she's a special case because of her MMA background, right? And she's so strongly booked, right? So, different case. But Liv Morgan, under Triple H, back out. What's going on here? Cut. Close. Happening. Start a poll. Here we go. Start a poll. Low, strong. I swear I'm dyslexic. Or high, mid. Under Triple H, not your own weird ranking system. Under Triple H, high, mid, or low, strong? Liv couldn't beat Zelina Vega clean. Couldn't? Or did Dom... Let's be clear about that match. Let's be fair. The match was imbalanced, or it wasn't like clear cut what's going to happen. It was in limbo. Dom inserted himself into the match, but we don't know what would have happened by the end, right? So we got to be clear about how distraction finishes work and how they don't work. If it's a situation where Zelina Vega pinned Liv Morgan clean, but Dom was distracting her, or the ref, that'd be different, right? I don't remember what happened in that match. Did Zelina Vega pin Liv at any point in with distraction, or did he interfere mid-match and we don't know what would have happened had the match concluded? Zelina Vega, Liv Morgan. Let me see. Because if Zelina Vega had her pinned clean and Dom distracted the ref, that'd be one thing. But we don't know what would have happened, right? Okay, she hits a DDT on Liv Morgan. Boom. Go for the pin. 1, 2. Liv Morgan kicked out. Okay, so there you go. She went for a big time pit. She went for a big time DDT, and Liv kicked out. Kicked out again. Okay, so no, she did not have Liv beat. And then Dom threw in the chair. Okay, so Liv Morgan kicked out. So we don't know what would have happened. But Liv kicked out. Then he threw it in the chair. So we don't know. Now, had she pinned Liv Morgan, and then there was some kind of distraction, that'd be one thing. That means she beat her. She won. But she kicked out. We don't know what would have happened. Once she capitalized it, yeah, but Liv Morgan kicked out of the pin, so we don't know. We don't know what would have been the result had Dom not interfered. So she hit Liv Morgan with the DDT, then Liv Morgan kicked out, then she pinned her again, and then Liv Morgan picked out again. So she was getting frustrated. So we don't know what would have happened. Low strong. Okay, Liv stands, you finally got it. Low strong for Liv Morgan. Low strong. There you have it, folks. Is that it? We're not putting Carmella in there. Bayley's are on there. No Nikki Cross. No B-Fab. No Kiana James, because you only seen one match. Now it's a qualifying match. And Scarlett does not wrestle. There you have it, folks. Here's your list. Here is your list. Now, what are your concerns? Blair Davenport? Naomi is 3-1 on Blair. I don't think so. I think they only had 3 matches. Blair, Davenport, cage match. Let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm open to being wrong. All right, Blair beat Naomi. Okay. Naomi beat her. That's 2 matches there. Money in the Bank qualifying. That's 3. Nope, that's it. 2-1. Just in case you don't believe me, it's 2-1. I don't count the tag match. 1-on-1. Singles competition. We're counting singles competition, all right? 1, 2, 3. 2-1, Naomi's up. But she did pin Naomi. Clean. Something that Tiffany can't do. Right? Is this bothering you? Is it bothering you? Is this bothering right here? Do I need to switch this right here? Or how about that? Bayley should be super strong. Based on what? All right, Bayley versus Tiffany. That'll help. That'll help with this list, wouldn't it? Next week or this week, Bayley versus Tiffany. Believe what strong? Yeah, Blair. B-Fab super strong. Yeah, so here's the list. Okay, daughter, like that's by herself, daughter. Right. Tiffany, that's a good point. Lily Forla, is that how you say her name? Lily Forla. That's a good point. Tiffany is booked strong in the sense that she's on TV, she's prominent, but when you look at her win-loss, it's pretty weak. It's pretty weak. Like, since WrestleMania, her booking has been pretty weak. She's a mid with the briefcase. That's what she is. She's a mid with the briefcase. She's a cheater. She's a manipulator. She's a schemer. She's a mid with the briefcase. That's what she is. Like, I would not be surprised if Shayna Baszler beat her clean, honestly. Like, she'd have a competitive match with Beechin for sure. Yeah, Nia is the biggest heel on the list. The biggest heel? I agree she is. Well, she is, yeah. That's a good point. Another good point. Face, 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 heel, face right now. Raquel would return as a strong, strong heel, but until then, she's a face as well. Not many strong heels right now. Face, Bailey face, Io face, Asuka is a heel. Naomi face, Lyra face, Piper heel. Yeah, you're right. You're right. The heels need a boost here at some point. Raquel will be that boost. Raquel will be that boost. Right now, it's just Nia Jax. Amongst daughter, super, super, super strong and strong, you have Nia Jax, Piper, Blair, and Liv. Everybody else is strong. Super strong. Only one, Nia Jax. Raquel needs to return as a heel to change that dynamic and fast. And that will happen. That will happen. She's going to be a big time heel, for sure. We need her desperately. That's the list, folks. That is the list. I'll tweet this out. Triple H is booking. Well, before I tweet it out, is there anything else weird here? Call me out. Anything weird? Is there anything weird here? Rhea, Bianca, Charlotte, Jade, Becky. Like, Jade will beat. I'm pretty sure Jade would beat Becky right now. I would not believe 1 second that Becky would beat Jade Cargill clean. Maybe not even Charlotte. Like, I'm not sure about that either. But I'll leave Charlotte there for now. She beat Becky clean. She beat Nia Jax clean. She beat Raquel clean for now. We'll see what happens when Raquel returns as a heel. Bayley beat Io Sky clean today. Yes. Io Sky beat Asuka clean. Probably. Probably. I'm not 100% sure about that. Maybe. We don't know what would happen had Bayley not interfered in that match. Naomi, Lyra, I'll give Naomi the nod for now. I'll give her the nod for now. Lyra, Piper, I'll give Lyra that nod. Blair beat Naomi clean, so she has to be up here. Liv Morgan. Blair against Liv. I'll go with Liv, honestly. Shayna, Tiffy. Tiffy is mid booking. Tiffy will find a way probably, but she'll probably cheat against Nia Jax, honestly. Alexa under Triple H is not strong. She's miniature. And she's not very strong under Triple H. I put Michin over Sonya, honestly, right now. Alba. Yeah, that's probably about it. Coda. Put Coda over Ivy now for now. Yeah. Shotzi. Put Shotzi over Tegan Knox, honestly. Weak. Yep, that's it. Right. Natalia's a very good wrestler. Like she's an 8-tier wrestler, booked kind of weak. Yana beat Natalya clean. When did that happen? Was that on NXT? Not counting Shawn Michaels booking. Let's see. Cage match. Matches. Kiana James beat Natalya. She did beat Natalya. Wait a minute. Was that clean? Timeout. Timeout. Hold the phone. Kiana James. I may have to be put in my place for a second here. Maybe I am out of touch. Going clean. I forgot about that. My bad, folks. That's my bad. I forgot. He hits. She blocks the strike. Gets hit with the punch from Natalya. Pushes Natalya back. Misses the clothesline. Kick. Blocked. Counter. Leg sweep. Kick. Just a stomp on her neck. Low basement drop kick. Go for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out. Kiana James. And then Kiana James gets hit with a German suplex. How did she win this match? Get her ass kicked. Go for figure 4. Kiana James grabs the apron. Is pulled. Kicks her. Wow. Okay, Natalya might be weaker than I thought. Okay, let's look at Natalya. Where's Natalya again? It took her one move, basically one hit. It was over. Where's Natalya? Natalya, you're going down a little bit. Going down. You're going down, down in an earlier round. It took like one attack, unless that finisher is very strong. Kiana James is on the list now. She's going to be mid. Above Natalya. Took one move. One move for Natalya to go down. But there you have it, folks. Yeah, it's a strong finisher, I guess. It's a very strong finisher. Isn't it something like the isn't it called like the something K? Like I don't remember the name of it. Seeing Natalya turning heel and joining PFC. That'd be kind of crazy. Yeah, 400. Yeah, the 401k. That's what it was. Yep, 401k. Yeah, counter's not weak. Oh, Natalya went down very quickly in that match. So I guess that's that. All right. It's officially now, folks. It's a list. Here's a list. Probably stronger than Dakota Kai, probably. Based on that one match. All it took was one move and it was done. Somewhere in here. I'll leave it like that. Yeah, thinks he's super weak. Let me look at her cage match. Maybe I'm like off my rocker here. Matches. And in Triple H, she lost to Kiana James. Lost to Io Sky. She loses a lot. She loses a lot for sure. She's an enhancement talent. That's what she is. Yeah, she doesn't really win many matches on Raw, does she? She had a very good match against Rhea Ripley. Remember that match? Very competitive. Lost to Chelsea Green. Lost to Chelsea Green. Am I off on Natalya? Lost to Piper Niven. Lost to Tegan Knox. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Natalya is weak. Yeah, she's like down here. Right above Chelsea Green. Right? Lost to Tegan Knox. Lost to Piper Niven. Lost to Chelsea Green in a street fight. She's a loser under Triple H. Maybe she is super weak. I ask you guys, final question for this poll. Where is... I was wrong. Where's Natty? Under Triple H. Is it weak? Is it mid? Is it weak? Or is it super weak? Went longer than I thought it was going to go. But of course, that's what always happens. Purple. The last question, folks, and it's a wrap. Then again, I'll probably catch something else. Right, it's inconsistent. You're right. She have a banger, a long competitive banger against one person and lose, but then lose very quickly to someone else. Not consistent. Only thing that's consistent is that she loses. Right? That's consistent. She loses, but the competitiveness of the match is different for her. But she's weak. She's for sure weak. Under Triple H. I feel good about this now. Feel good about it. I think, right? You can quibble with a few things. You can rotate some stuff here and there. But for the most part, this is solid, okay? It's a solid list. Any last objections? I'm talking about a substantial, like something substantial. Blair is the issue here, huh? He's 2-1 against Naomi. That's the only comparison I have. Maybe she shouldn't be on the same level as Strong, maybe. Maybe she should be a high mid. Maybe. WWE confirmed a show in December, Evolution 2 or Saturday main event. I have no idea. Is it a PLE? All right, folks, here it is. The final list, okay? Final list. This thing is fluid. It can change again, but this is the final list. Going once, going twice, wrap. All right, we're gonna move on. But it's the final list now. Let's talk about NBC TV special. That's kind of awesome. That's awesome. They talked about that before, right? They talked about the TV special thing. That NBC, part of the deal with NBC and was SmackDown, I think. With the agreement with SmackDown purchase, they're gonna have these specials. They're like PLEs on TV. So not on Peacock, but on TV. I wonder if they have commercials. Yeah, those NBC specials would be kind of cool. All right, let's move on. That was longer than I thought. My God. Let's move on to a topic of Jamie Hayter real quick. So you guys know, Jamie Hayter returned at All In. All right? She returned at All In to a raucous crowd on YouTube. Because Tony Khan was so dumb, he put her on the pre-show instead of the main show. Make it make sense. You can't. It doesn't make any sense, okay? Put on the pre-show. Now, I believe, wait, let me get this center. Now, I am of the belief that storytelling is the most important aspect of pro wrestling by far, okay? It's all about storytelling. We are in a storytelling business. But when it comes to Jamie Hayter, I believe this rollout had been very, very stupid. She shows up at All Out. She shows up at All In. You would think that going forward, on the next Dynamite, she would have a promo to, like, you know, tell her story in the ring, tell us what's going on, talk about her journey and what it means to be back, right? When Becky Lynch returned and squashed Bianca Belair, what happened? Becky Lynch had a goddamn promo in the ring, because duh, you want to hear from the returning superstar. But not Tony Khan. Tony Khan's like, no, we're going to have her have nothing matches. I don't understand what's going on here. It's a layup. She comes back. Yeah, crowd's excited. Fans are hopeful about her upcoming plans with her booking. She's a fan favorite. She's arguably the most over woman in the damn roster. You let her cut a promo in the ring to tell a goddamn story, because that's how fans get invested. But instead, they'd had her having 2 nothing matches. And it doesn't make sense. The story comes before the matches, okay? Instead of having her wrestle nobodies, we're not going to care 2 weeks from now who she fought on those matches. We're not going to care. We would have cared about a storyline, a promo, a story being told. That's what we care about. Last night, right? Who wrestled? Kyle Fletcher wrestled Okada, right? We had some other matches. We had a freaking match between Mariah May and Nyla Rose. We'll talk about later, right? That match happened. Who gives a shit? What are the talking points from the show? What are the talking points? Anybody talking about Okada versus Fletcher? Anybody talking about Mariah May against Nyla Rose? No. It's talking about, oh my God, Forbes' house got burned down by Hangman Adam Page. That's what we're talking about. Storylines, moments of story. That's the talking points. Not talking about these damn matches. It's stupid. It's clueless booking, okay? You want folks to be invested in her journey, in her comeback. You tell a story in the ring via a promo. Britt Baker, when she came back, she cut a promo. Why the hell is Jamie Hayter doing a stupid interview? And they're on Dynamite last night, they're saying, oh, if you want to hear the interview, go check out so-and-so. Like, what? Why are you directing them to some damn stupid interview? Let her cut a promo in the damn ring. It's Dynamite. She's the most popular female star. She returned. Can you imagine? Becky Lynch returns. Whoa. Becky Lynch is back. And you want to hear from her? Go look at a YouTube video. What? No. You book Becky Lynch in the ring, cut a promo like she can do. Unless they don't trust Jamie Hayter. Is her promo skills bad? Is that what we're doing? Let me know. Is Jamie Hayter's promos bad? I don't think so. She can talk on the mic fine. Let her cut a promo, tell a story. It's stupid. It's embarrassing booking, I have to say. In my opinion. Speaking of embarrassing, what about Britt Baker? Where in the world is Britt Baker? Britt Baker returned from her hiatus. She told her story, cut a promo in the ring, right? Didn't do that with Jamie Hayter. Did that with freaking Britt Baker for whatever reason. I don't know why. She come into the ring, cut a promo, told us about her suffering, what she's been through. It's a very emotional thing. Good for her. She has a match with Mercedes Moné. It's a stinker. Well, before that, she got suspended, right? Got suspended, had a match with Mercedes Moné, was a stinker, and we haven't seen her since. What is going on? What is happening with Britt Baker is kind of sad, right? There's been no mention of the match whatsoever. No mention of anything. Like kind of sweeping it under the rug. Nothing to see here, folks. It didn't happen. Ignore it. That didn't happen. They're talking about freaking her match with Momo. By her, I mean Mercedes Moné's match at Capital Collision with Momo Watanabe, which was a good match. You can see the compare and contrast there. A good match with Mercedes Moné, a bad match with Mercedes Moné. You were the common denominator there, or you weren't the common denominator. Mercedes was, but you're the difference. Momo, far better wrestler than you, Britt. And that's been clear and obvious now based on the two comparisons of the two matches. Now she's gone. She's off screen, but she just came back. It's kind of weird. Like, why are you on a hiatus? Why are you gone from TV when you're the one who just came back from being out? You got suspended. What is going on? Have we seen the last of Britt Baker? I don't think so. Tony Khan loves Britt. He loves her. She'll be back around. It's kind of weird and kind of cringy what's going on with Britt Baker. I do not think Britt is going to WWE. Rich, I do not think that. Okay, that is wrong. Well, not wrong. I don't know. I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked if old Britt Baker was on the E. She's not what the WWE wants. They're bringing in Julia. They're bringing in Stephanie Vaquer. They're bringing in Delta. They're bringing in Jordan Grace. All the women can work. All the women are good in the ring. There's a difference here. Think about that. Think about it. Delta, Jordan Grace, Julia, Stephanie Vaquer. Does any of that scream Britt Baker? No. I'm sorry, Britt. God bless you. Everybody's ain't calling you. It's not happening. If you want to wrestle going forward, Britt needs to make sure her AEW connections are solid. Lucky for her, he has Tony Khan's ear. Tony Khan loves her. Worst case scenario, she goes to TNA. I don't see that. I think she stays in AEW as long as she wants because Tony Khan likes her. But what happened over the last month has been embarrassing. She tried to get herself over. Didn't work. In those segments with Mercedes Moné, walking slow to the ring, taking her own sweet time to get to the ring. Bad, not well executed segments. Then she had a stinker on the biggest stage, their own WrestleMania. All in London. Only 40-something thousand though, not 80,000 folks, but a big crowd. Put up a stinker. Everybody says it's your fault. Mercedes Moné goes on to have a good match with Momo, making it clear that you're the issue. Now you're gone. After calling out MJF and Will Ospreay for their long match and getting called out by MJF's wife, girlfriend, and getting suspended, it's not a great look for Britt Baker. I don't know where we go from here. I don't know where she goes from here. What do? Have her feud with Jamie Hayter? I guess. That's possible. I can see that. Jamie Hayter, Britt Baker feud is possible. I just don't love the prospects for her. It's going to be rough for Britt. It's going to be rough. Megan Bayne, of course. Megan Bayne is a good wrestler. It looks amazing. By that, I mean, like, her stature, bigger girl, Triple H will love her. Megan Bayne is a home run. Have you seen her recently? Have you seen Megan Bayne recently? She looks like top tier shape. Best shape of her career, I think. Killing it in GCW. Of course, I'd rather have Megan Bayne than Britt Baker. I'd rather have Miyu. I'd rather have Miyu as well than Britt. I'm sorry, Britt does not do it for me. But that's just me, okay? I hope she's fine. Hope she's okay. She's gone from TV already. I hope everything's all right. Hopefully there's no injury, nothing like that. But yeah, it's been rough. It's been rough. Let's move on to... I'm talking about Mayu in a second. I'm talking about Mayu with Tani. Let's wrap up all the AEW stuff. So last night, we had a good segment. Folks said I don't give AEW any props, so here you go. They had a good segment with Swerve and Adam Page. Hangman went to Swerve's house and burned it down. Now, when AEW tweeted out that whole video of him saying, I purchased my house, like something's going on here. He purchased his house from his child days, from his youth, the house that him and his mother had to walk away from. He promised himself that he'd go back and he'll buy his mom's house, and he bought it. It was a sweet moment, yada, yada, yada. But AEW tweeted it out. Like, wait a minute. This isn't something that AEW would tweet out. There'd be something that he would put out on his own Instagram, his own social media. Something screwy going on here. Something screwy is going on here. I don't trust it. And sure enough, they use it as part of the angle. I don't know what house this actually is, where they got this house from, what street is it on, I don't know. how they got it approved by the feds. I don't know, but they burned some house down, and it was a very good angle. Had Hangman walking through the house, saying, "Whose house? It's your house, mother." Like, that was hilarious. I'm in your house, walking around the house, slowly pouring the gasoline around it. If you listen closely, you can hear him pouring the gasoline. Goes outside, burns the house. Swerve is going crazy. Very good into the show. And again, that's what folks remember. They don't remember any matches. They don't remember Okada versus Kyle Fletcher, okay? They remember the storylines. That's what we got to do. Tell the goddamn story. That'll get folks invested in the big match. Jamie Hayter, I repeat, Jamie Hayter should have had a promo already. Talk about her story in the ring, not some damn interview with Renee, whatever her name is. Okay? You have a goddamn storyline in the ring, on TV, not just matches. Very good ending to the show. See? I give credit where credit is due. Now, post-match, I believe, not post-match, but post-segment, I believe Tony Khan set up a steel cage lights out match. So it's not just a steel cage match, it's a lights out match. That's great. More blood drinking. Remember what happened last time when freaking Hangman was drinking Swerve's blood? More blood. How do you even like push the narrative or push the boundaries on that? Like, how do you even take it a step further? You're already drinking blood, right? Last time we saw you in a match with him, you were drinking blood. Now what are you gonna do? Drink his pee or eat his feces? Like, what's next? You already drinking blood. There's nowhere to go. That's why you can't always go too hard with stuff. Have some room. Pull it back. What are you gonna do? More blood drinking? Because that's already an extreme there. So what are you gonna do now? We're interested to see. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a crazy match. They're gonna kill each other. They're going to kill each other. There's hope. They know what they're doing. They take it easy. They don't do anything crazy. Too crazy. Like, don't cut off a finger, all right? For my entertainment. I don't need you losing any limbs or any fingers for my entertainment, okay? I care about your own self. You're healthy. I care about your own health, okay? Take it easy. Paige will probably win. He's 0-3 against Swerve. 0-3, even though he said clearly in the promos that Swerve will never win clean, but he'll probably win this one. I'm curious to know what's going to happen there, but Swerve will lose, I believe. Good segment, really good segment. But yeah, take it easy. We also had this nonsense. We have Mox and what's her face? What's her name? Oh my gosh, why am I blanking on this woman's name? Marina Shafir? This is weird. Moxley and Marina are beating up security guards backstage for no reason. They weren't prohibiting them to go to the damn ring. They weren't stopping them. Like, I don't know, he's beating up the security guard for no reason. I don't know why. They're clearly a heel because he walks by Jungle Boy and says, "You're a good kid." So they're heels, clearly. He goes to the ring, talking about where the hell is Darby? Darby, I want to talk to you. He leaves. It's weird. He gives Darby his props, says he wants to talk to Darby, and he walks off. Clearly this is some kind of heel angle for them. Am I interested? Not really. Kind of weird. Mox bores me. Marina also bores me. It's not the best segment. Not the best. Not looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to this at all. At all. But yeah, that's something. It's something. Are you guys excited for this? Like this angle they're doing here with Moxley? Are you excited for it? Are you interested in it? Is it compelling to you? Are you thrilled? What's happening here? I don't know. I'm not sure. Then we had freaking this match. Yeah, Bloodsport faction. Bald. That was okay. My eyes. Yeah, it's crazy. Then we had this match. Quick question for you guys. Why does Nyla Rose get a title shot? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Any answers? And you wonder why the ratings are going down. You can't have title matches all willy nilly for no reason. There needs to be a storyline. Needs to be a story. Nobody's going to care about this match a week from now. It's a nothing match, a nothing title defense with nothing on the line in terms of story. It's a random match with no purpose beyond having Mariah May defend the title. No rhyme or reason. No rhyme or reason. Give me a reason. Give me something, okay? Something. Some type of justification. But they can't even do that. They can't even give me any type of justification for this match. I don't understand. I mean, if you're saying you're getting it, if the argument is, well, she's probably getting these opportunities for, as a token gesture, that's even more disrespectful to her. Let her have an actual reason for having a match. Give her an actual storyline. Nyla Rose, give her something actually to do here. Why? That's like this. Oh, here's a match for Nyla. No, give her an actual story. It's so dumb. I don't understand it. I think it's more disrespectful to not give her a storyline. Give her something to do. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Help me understand why this match is happening on the screen. And this is why folks are confused. This is why folks are confused. This is why folks are not tuning in, because things just happen with no reason. It's a problem, okay? It's a problem. And until we get some type of resolution here, I'm gonna call it out every time I see it. Stop booking random title matches. Stop having random matches. Stop having Jamie Hayter wrestle with no storyline. Give us a reason to care. Give us a reason to give a shit about her storyline, for the love of God. Or don't, and watch your ratings continue to go down. Okay? Let's move on to my last topic I want to talk about here. Let me make sure I'm done with AEW. Oh yeah, by the way, we had a segment with Mercedes Moné, which was not advertised. She came down there. I had a promo with Camille. She said, I'm gonna face talked about Hikaru Shida. She says, how can you be the face? She said, how can you be the ace when I'm the face, right? Decent line there. And then Hikaru Shida cut a promo, fine. Then it said Camille was barred from ringside. And she's like, oh my God, no, how can that be? Like, Mercedes Moné, you just beat Momo last weekend by yourself without Camille. What are you worried about? If you can beat Camille, if you can beat Momo, you can beat freaking Shida, okay? Calm down. They brought up the fact that she beat Momo, but she's worried about Shida? Okay. Anyway, that's match happening. Supposedly Camille's gonna be out of the picture. We'll see if that's actually the case, but that's a match for All Out. Mercedes against Shida. We'll see how that goes. All right, for my final topic, let's talk some Joshi wrestling. Joshi stands, where you at? Joshi stands, where are you at? Mayu Iwatani, the great Mayu Iwatani, has some shit to say. He had some shit to say about the 5-star GP. He said, and I quote, "This year, I was in top condition and gave it my all, and yet I lost. I don't know if I'll be in better condition next year." That's a hilarious thing to say. I don't know if I'll be in a better condition next year than this year. Because I have such strong feelings about this year, I will not be appearing in a 5-star tournament next year. I'll be retiring from the 5-star. Huh? Excuse me? You're retiring from the 5 star. Um, that's an interesting statement to say. That's like I'm trying to come up like with the WWE equivalent. WWE does not have a tournament like that. It'd be like someone saying, "I'm retiring from the Royal Rumble. No more Royal Rumbles for me." Like the 5 star is a very grueling tournament. It is very grueling. There's a lot out of you, a lot of matches in a very condensed time. But it's a very big indicator for storylines. Like usually the top storyline for the year comes out of that tournament. Julia won that thing, and that took her to the end of the year to beat Shuri for the red belt. So the 5 star tournament is a big tournament for stories, is a big tournament for what happens at the end of the year at their big show. So I'm kind of confused by why the hell she said this. Now, of course, this led to speculation about her future in Stardom. Mari Gold, run by Rossi and the crew, is an option for her. Now, Stardom, founded by Nani Takahashi, Rossi, and Fuka, they're all over at Mari Gold. Her family, basically, her loved ones who raised her in the wrestling world, are all over in Mari Gold. They're all over there. Io Sky, who she likes, Kairi Sane, they're all associated with Mari Gold. And folks are wondering, when is this girl going to go over there? Or if it's going to happen. The talk is that Rossi's holding the number 18 jersey for her. By 18 jersey, I mean like Rossi will give out numbers for all the talent. And he said 18, it will be the ace. Holding the number 18 for the ace. Folks say, wait a minute, number 18, is that going to be Mayu's number? Is he saying that number for Mayu? I think that Mayu Iwatani is a very loyal person. I think he's very loyal. And I can see her going to Mari Gold. I can also see her being more of a freelancer, following the footsteps of more like a Sari or a Vinny. Isn't Vinny a freelancer? Am I crazy? Vinny Cage match. Vinny is a freelancer, yep. She go that route. A lot of people are saying, based on some of the hints they're hearing from her, that this means she's going to be out of there. Now, you could argue that why would she say, let's say her contract ends at the end of the year. That's a big speculation that her contract ends at the end of the year. If that's the case, why even bother saying anything? By the time your contract ends, there will be no next year GP. There's no 5-star GP. That's next year fall, right? Why the hell are you saying that now? You're just going to leave when your contract ends anyway. What's the point of bringing it up? You just leave. I don't know. That's an interesting thing, though. It's interesting. Why bother saying that at all if your contract is going to end at the end of the year and you're going to leave anyway? Why tell the world, I'm not competing in this next year when you're going to be gone anyway? I was wondering, because that's a good question. I was wondering, I don't understand I don't have an explanation for that. I don't have a clue why she would do that if she was leaving, unless it's just to say, hey, suits at Bushi Road, I'm gonna leave if I don't get my demands. She has a lot of power. She has a lot of power over there, really, right? I'm not gonna resign if I have to wrestle in the 5-star next year. What are you gonna do? Let me go? I'll go. Okay. My demands are no tournament next year, and maybe I'll resign. She can put that in her contract. I will not compete in that tournament if I resign. Okay, cool. I'll resign. Because I don't understand why else you would say that. Why even bring it up? Assuming your contract ends at the end of the year. This is assumption we have here. If her contract ends at the end of the year, why say anything? You think she wants change? I think she loves Rossi. She loves Nanae. She loves Fuka. And I think it's possible she could change. Now, her interviews, I always say, don't listen to anything anyone says in interviews, okay? It's all BS. When you're under contract, you're under contract and you have an interview, it's all BS. Ignore it all. It doesn't matter what they say. when they're under contract. What matters is what happens when the contract ends. They will say anything they want to say. Like she said that she feels like she has given everything she wanted to Rossi. Like she paid him back. She felt that she owed him something for everything she'd done for her. He said, "You know what? I feel like I've already given enough back to him, and that's why I re-signed." It's bullshit. Ignore it. Ignore what they say while they're under contract. It means nothing. Look at freaking Mercedes Moné talking about AEW. I love AEW. I love AEW. The second her contract over, she's going to WWE. Okay? It doesn't ignore what they say under contract. So it doesn't really matter what she says. It's actions. Actions speak louder than words. She's saying she doesn't want to compete in the 5-star next year. She's talking about how Rossi's talking about how she has the number 18 saved for the ace, the number 18 shirt. And then Io Sky said, this was interesting. She said, "I know who I want to face next year at Summer Destiny." Summer Destiny was the same event she faced Utami. She said in an interview that she knows who she wants to face next year. Kind of cryptic. If it was someone like, no offense to Miku Ano or Mirai, if it was somebody like that, would you even say anything if it was something like that? I don't think so. She says, "There's somebody in mind I want to face one-on-one next year at Summer Destiny." What if that's Mayu? What if the cards are already on the table? What if the plan is for her to face Mayu next year at Summer Destiny? It's kind of cryptic, right? I know who I want to face, and don't say what it is. Like, Is the Hat Man already playing games? Is the Hat Man already got this in the bag? Io, Rossi, Mayu. This was like this year, wasn't it? Is the writing already on the wall? Is the plan already in set? Is the Hat Man going to have the last laugh? I'm curious. She said, "There's somebody I want to face one-on-one next year," and said nothing. It's like, deuces. Who, Io? Who, Io? Who is it? Is it Mayu Iwatani? I'm just curious. Is the plan already set in motion? I don't know. I wonder. I would not be surprised if she goes the freelancer route, or if she signs with Marigold. That jersey, that shirt, number 18 is waiting for her. I think it's very possible that could be the plan. And she also said in an interview, like I said before, ignore what they say. She said, "I need to spread my name more and more to make people think Stardom is amazing. I want to have great shows to like bring more attention to Stardom." She said that in the same interview. Ignore what they say under contract. It means nothing. Okay? Mayu's been champion, the IWGP champion for over 400 days. No storylines, no nothing. Random matches here and there. What's her last defense? I think her last defense was Sari. Like, what was her last defense? I don't even know. Last defense. Not getting any real matches. Like, they're really far in between. The Mayu Iwatani. 90.71 match rating. What in the world? Jeez. Well, we'll be 10. Let's make it 10. Like, who we getting? Make it 10. Wow. Let's see. IWGP Championship title defenses. Title matches per year. Okay, she had a match against Here it is. So her last defense was in June. Before that, April. Before that, February. Not the most. Yeah, I don't know how she feels about this. I don't know how she feels about it. I really don't. Her last defense was in June. She defended it at Ice Ribbon. Defended against Sari was a good match. I saw this match. That was a good match. Defended against Mina and then Shuri. So 4 defenses this year. She had the belt for 40 days. Is she tired? Is she bored? I don't know. She might be bored. And by the way, after watching what happened in the 5-star tournament, watching how terrible Okada's booking is, and how freaking Tam won the damn red belt after losing, I repeat, well, I didn't say it first. I didn't say it yet, so not repeat. I'm telling you, she freaking won the red belt after losing every match in the damn block. So makes you think about, well, maybe Taro Okada booking so terrible. Let me get the hell out of here. Shit doesn't make sense. How the hell is Tam Nakano losing every match in the 5-star GP and then winning the red belt a day later? Like, what's happening here? This is stupid. I want out. So maybe, because remember her quote, listen to her quote here. Listen to her quote. She says, because I have such strong feelings about this year, I will not be appearing in next year's tournament. Because I have such strong feelings. Maybe her feelings were about how Tam Nakano lost every damn match in the block and then won the red belt. That's some feelings there, you know? You mean to tell me you booked me to win my matches, I get to the semifinals, I lose to Micah, but then Tam, who lost all her matches, wins the red belt? What? I agree, Bo Winch. I agree, Bo Winch. I agree. I don't think she is a fan of his booking. Even Micah, who won the damn tournament, says, I don't understand how Tam loses all her matches and then wins a red belt. It's just strange. It's strange. It's strange. If they keep doing this, more talent will leave. If they keep bullshitting, you're going to have more talent going to the Hat Man, Rossi. All right? It's going to keep happening. They keep doing stupid shit, like having Tam win the damn red belt. It doesn't make sense. And when things don't make sense, the talent wants to head the hell out. This picture should have scared the hell out of them. Okay? They've been talking. You say, hey, you know what? Mayu, you want to wrestle Io, huh? Do you want to wrestle Io? It's been a while since you've been in the ring with Io. How about this? Next year, Summer Destiny 2025, Io Sky, WWE Superstar against the icon, Mayu Iwatani. That is a match for Mayu. I'm sure she wants. The Hat Man's been talking. All right. I mean, this is just like, Bushiroad need to be careful. Suits over there at Bushiroad need to be very careful. When it comes to her title reign, who she drop it to? Probably Izumi. Maybe Micah. One of those two. Micah or Izumi. I don't think she cares. She had that belt for over almost 500 days. Like, come on. Who cares? Yeah, I mean, that title has no prestige, honestly. Like, who are we kidding? It has no prestige yet. No storylines, no nothing. It's very similar to the Strong Belt. Like the New Japan Strong Belt and the IWGP Belt, very similar. No real storylines. I asked folks, because I was curious, I want to be sure. When's the last time that belt got an actual storyline? An actual real storyline? And folks said, I don't know. Someone even said, Mercedes Moné. What? The Mercedes Moné storyline where Mayu beat Mercedes, that's the last time there was actually any type of storyline? Do you remember that story? That was Mayu sucks, Mayu sucks, Mayu sucks, yeah, she sucks. That was the storyline. When Mercedes was singing the songs about Mayu sucking. That was the last time there was an actual storyline around that belt. That's insane. Now, again, I hear that that's common in the Joshi world. I think the Stardom stuff, the red belt, that has actual storylines usually. But the IWGP belt, just like defenses, good match, good match, good match, good match, good match. No actual storyline. No actual like compelling narrative. Just good match, good match, good match, good match, and then finally you lose. I don't agree with that. Okay, pro wrestling is a storytelling medium. Storytelling is important. You can't just have good matches. Okay, tell a damn story. Why should I care about the outcome? Why should I care about Sari against Mayu? Why should I care about Sari against anyone or Mayu against Stephanie Vaquer? Why should I care about that match? Why should I care about Mayu against Mina? Why should I care about Mayu against Izumi? What is the storyline? Why should I care? Now, to be fair, when they do tell a storyline, you get nonsense like Tam Nakano facing Maika for the red belt. So Taro Okada is terrible at his job. So you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If there's no storyline, it's boring. If there is a storyline, it's nonsensical. It doesn't make sense. So yeah. No matter how you slice it, it ain't good. Sari is a Rossi girl. It's a question. That's a good point. Sari's match against Mayu for the IWGP belt, was that when Rossi was still there? When Sari faced Mayu for the belt, for the IWGP belt, was Rossi still there? I don't know. I don't remember off the top of my head. Mayu. Let's take a look. When did he leave, per se? He left? He already left? But when was the match announced? When was the match planned? I'm curious to know. He took that match after April 27th, all right? But when was the match announced? I'm curious to know if she booked that match after he left. After he was fired. There's no way to know. Sari versus Mayu announced. Let me see. There's no way I'll be able to figure this out in news. Sari, no, I can't find it. Yeah, I won't know. I don't know. I figured it out later. Either way, I don't think Sari is too much of a Rossi girl at this point. Yeah, I agree. She is a Marigold girl, though. They were chanting Marigold at her show. Go back and watch her show, her special main event tag team match, where she teamed up with Mayu. When she stepped up against the what's her face? I don't remember her name. The lady from Mako's promotion, Sendai Girls. When she stepped up against her, crowd was chanting Marigold. So she's seen as Marigold talent, even though she's a freelancer. But yeah, I agree. I don't think she's necessarily like. I think she appreciates Rossi for his booking of her in Marigold and how he booked so strong, how she booked so strong, and how she has the red belt in Marigold. So I think that's the case, but I'm not sure. Oh, you said she is a Marcy girl. Let me read it again. Either way, I think. Oh, okay. I see. I didn't read it. Either way, I think Sari is too much of a Rossi girl at this point. Okay. That makes more sense. At this point, I agree. She's very much a Marigold Rossi chick. Some people said that they think they might switch places. They think Mayu might go to Marigold and Sari might go to New Japan and get the IWGP belt. I don't see that. I think Sari likes her positioning right now. I think she likes being a freelancer. And I think by her likes on Twitter, she has her eye toward the WWE eventually. I think she has her eye toward the WWE eventually, so I believe Sari will continue as a freelancer for a while, and then she will try to make her move to WWE eventually. That's what I think. But yeah, Mayu, yeah, she never does. She always talk glowingly. She always talk glowingly of the WWE. She never blames anybody. Never said anything wrong. She never says anything bad about that company at all. And again, she's liking my tweets about going to WWE eventually. So y'all know where this is gonna head. Hopefully, I'm hoping that when she heads to the, she's done with Japan, she's heading over to WWE. That's my hope. That is my hope. Why is this thing not showing up? I see why. Not looking at the right thing. That's why. So where is this being? Oh, here it is. That's why. How did that even happen? There you go. There you go. Therese says, well, she didn't say anything. She liked my tweet, that's all. We can all hope that Sari will make her way back to the WWE eventually. CEO. CEO. But that's all I wanted to say about Mayu. I think. Let me see. Anything else I forgot to talk about? No, that's it. It's compelling. It's very interesting. I think she's one of the pillars. Not even think. She's one of the pillars of stardom. One of the pillars. If she leaves, that's huge. That's huge for stardom. Now, some would say, well, that's okay. They'll just replace her with Hanan. They'll push Azumi or the 20-year-old Hanan. I don't know if that works. Hanan is talented. She's young. Is she the next one up? Is she the next icon of stardom? Is she the next one? I don't know. I think she's good. And she got pushed. She went all the way to the semifinals and faced Saya. Lost to Sai Kamatani. So she's being pushed very hard as a 20-year-old. So I think Hanan is probably the future of the company. Along with Saya Kamatani, along with Zumi and Starlight. And those are probably the four. If you if Mayu leaves, the four pillars, in my opinion, would be Saya, Azumi, Hanan, and then not Starlight Kid, probably Micah. I'm not the biggest fan of Micah, but that's probably it. Micah, Azumi, Saya, and Hanan. Those are your four. I want to put Starlight Kid in it, but Starlight Kid and Azumi kind of occupy the same realm. Smaller talent, high speed talent. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Update on Megan Bayne is 0. All I know about Megan Bayne is that she's wrestling at the GCW shows, doing well, looks amazing, great shape. That's all I got. What are the chances that Mayu ever making an 0? Mayu and AW 0. I think 0. Care about Rossi too much? I don't see it. If it was going to happen, it would happen by now, right? If it was going to happen, it would happen by now. Mina's over there. Momo's over there a lot. Azumi went over there a second. If it was going to happen, it was going to happen. I think she doesn't want to go over there at all. So I would say no. No look for AW from Mayu. No look at all. Bull Wrench, a lot of people feel that way. A lot of people feel that Mayu is the best in the ring over there. Mayu is not my favorite for whatever reason. I acknowledge her amazing talent. I acknowledge how good she is. But for whatever reason, I don't know why, she doesn't resonate with me. Kaya does, Sari does, um, even Azumi too. And like for whatever reason, I don't know why, Mayu does not resonate with me. I acknowledge her greatness. Like she's awesome in the ring, amazing wrestler. She doesn't click for me. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I'm not crazy enough to say she's not S tier. She's S tier in ring performer, great wrestler, but she doesn't click for me. Not as much as like Saya or Sari or Azumi. I don't know why. I don't know why though. She doesn't click. What are my top 5 Joshis? Sari, Io Sky, technically. Yeah, not technically. She's in WWE, but I'll count her. Sari, Io, Saya, Azumi. I don't know who's 5th. Like a toss up from a lot of people. Toss up between Julia, Starlight Kid, Asuka. Yeah, toss up amongst them. Big toss up. All right, guys, that's it for the stream. This went way longer than it was supposed to go. Jesus Christ, almost 3 hours. Unbelievable. It was supposed to be 2 hours tops. So wrong. Do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Give me your thoughts on what we talked about. Leave a comment about anything. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be gibberish. Leave a comment. Help the video go up in the rankings. And thanks, Sandman. And I'll talk about it. I'll talk about you guys. Maybe next stream will be about something else. I'll think about it. I don't know yet. Do you think WWE Margot should do a women's PLE? Yes. Rich. Yes. Yes. I think to do a PLE on the state side. In the States. I would love to see a it'd be NXT though. It'd be NXT. But that'd be awesome. Now I think about it, probably a better chance of it happening in Japan for Marigold. Because I don't see a all women PLE anytime soon. If they did come over, it'd be like an NXT PLE with the dudes as well. So probably the most likely would be a women, like 3 women go over there from NXT. You send over Thea Hale. You send over Roxanne Perez. You send over like that type of caliber of a talent and have matches. I don't see it happening on home soil for WWE anytime soon. Could it be an all women PLE? I just don't see that happening anytime soon. But thanks, Pedro. Love Asuka. Asuka is still great. Still great. How far do you think Julia will go in WWE? All the way to the moon. To the moon, she'll go. All the way, folks. The rocket has been strapped. She's strapped. It is on tight. She's going all the way to the top, folks. They like her, clearly. She has the look they want. Let's be honest about it. Let's be honest here, folks. When it comes to Julia, that face is going to help her. She has a look, has the charisma, has everything you want for a star, for the crossover star. And because of that, because her English is solid enough, she's going to get pushed like a mega star. And I'm curious to see how it goes. I'm very curious to see how it goes. It's going to be amazing. I think because of her booking, you're going to see a lot of Joshi try. A lot of Joshi will try to go to WWE because of her. She's going to be a big inspiration. Even that one chick, let me show you real quick. Even that one chick, 17-year-old wrestler who she inspired, she's looking at WWE as an option now for her own career, you know? Like, crazy. Once you see somebody you admire do something, you want to do it too, you know? And now she's looking at possibly following Julia's footsteps. this is how it is. When you see one person go, where is the damn? Oh, this is today. This is from today. Where am I going so far? Could be today. Twitter's been deleting my tweets. I swear. It's gone. But anyway, let me see something real quick. Let me take it off real quick. Let me see. Where is it? That was from today. I could have sworn. Deleted. Something's going on with Twitter. Something's going on with Twitter. I don't know what's happening. But Twitter had been deleting my tweets for no reason. Let's see if I can find it another way. Let's see. Oh. Maybe it got deleted somehow. I don't know. Anyway, 17-year-old wrestler who admires Julia is wanting to follow in her footsteps. And I think that's cool. Okay. That's what's gonna be like. When more and more people see someone they look like them go all the way, they want to do it too. They want to try it. And so yeah, we're gonna see more talent try to take that leap, but they gotta have the look. This is a fact. Gotta have the look. Gotta have the charisma. Gotta have a lot of stuff to make that jump. It's what it is, folks. It's the truth of the matter. That's it. All right, folks. That's it. Julia is going to be a big time star in WWE. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Talk to you later.